Yo, welcome back to another video. It's your boy Mike. We're finna clear the air, part 2. So, first for the company guys, if you are coming over with no endorsements, VL will start you out at 65 cents a mile. That is if you have a clean driving record, clean background, clean everything. If you have your hazmat, your tanker, and your TWIC card, you have to have those three plus a clean driving record and clean background. So if you squeaky clean the past 10 months, you know what I'm saying, and on, if you have those three things, VL can and will start you out at 75 cents a mile. All right. So now everything else is pretty much for the lease guys. So lease the truck. You are going to get, more than likely, you're going to get a 2017 Freightliner Cascadia. The truck is going to have in the vicinity of 500,000 miles. Your truck note is going to be $649 a week. That's for 4 years or 208 payments. All right. If you want to get an external warranty on your truck, or outside warranty, aftermarket warranty, whatever you want to call it, you can do that. Nobody's telling you you can't. When you go look at your truck, you are allowed to test drive the truck. You are allowed to take it to any mechanic of your choosing. That is your choice. When you sign that lease from VL, they are under the impressions that you are planning to finish this lease in the 4 years and own that truck. All right. To quit the lease before the term is up, there is a $5,000 fine or a fee. So like I say, if you're running like you should be running, then just don't expect your last check. Okay. You can lease a newer truck starting at $750 and on up. If you want to do that, that is your prerogative. Talk to VL, see what they got or what they can get for you, and then you go from there. If you decide to quit VL, you cannot take that truck with you. Okay, that truck is strictly leased to VL only. So if you get 3 years down the road and you're like, fuck it, I want to go somewhere else, you cannot take that truck with you. Okay. If you are coming on the dry van side, dry van gets paid 80%. Reefer gets paid 78%. Okay. What else we got? Once a month, you're gonna have a occupational and accident insurance come out of your statement for the lease guys. That's $150 a month. Excuse me. Paying off the truck early. Can you? I don't know, but I would ask myself this: would you really want to do that? That's up to you. Okay. My tip for anybody that's planning to come over here and lease: run pay period to pay period. So run from Tuesday noon to the following Tuesday at noon. That's the pay period. That is how you maximize your earning potential here. Running pay period to pay period. You know, you can't run Sunday to, I mean you can, but I wouldn't recommend running Sunday to Saturday or Monday to Friday or whatever. You know, try to run pay period to pay period so you can maximize your earning potential. I would also recommend you do your 34-hour reset on the weekend under a load. So if you're not going home for a home time, do your 34-hour resets under a load. Even if you're going home just for a 34-hour, go home under a load. Okay, that's how I make the amount of money that I make here a week. And like I've stated before, they have drivers here that make way more money than I do. Okay. Next, trust in your dispatcher. So I know a lot of y'all have asked about, can I go on a load board? Can I pick my own loads? Can I do this? Can I do that when it comes to loads? You can't pick your own loads, but you can download a load board and send the information to your dispatcher. Me personally, I'm not doing that because I want to focus on driving. So I would prefer my dispatcher to catch them loads that I can't see while I'm driving, you know. So me personally, I have a damn good dispatcher. He does a damn good job, man. And he's probably one of the only ones here at VL, as far as office-wise, that I actually trust, you know. What else we got? Maintenance-wise, I know if you're coming over here and you don't have any money in your pocket, don't stress it. Shit happens, I understand. VL can pay for your maintenance. So if you have a tire blowout, you need a PM, or you have a breakdown, you know what I'm saying, before you get to a point to where you can start stacking your money, VL can pay for your maintenance, but they are going to charge you a 10% interest. So it's like, if they're upfronting the cost, they're looking at it as if they're giving you a cash advance, which is technically what they're doing. So they're going to upfront the cost of whatever bill you need done, and then they're going to tack on 10% from it. So then obviously when you get the statement for that pay period, that whatever breakdown happened in, VL is going to take what you paid plus 10%. Okay. VL does get tire discounts. So if you have a blowout, don't be one of those drivers thinking, oh, I'm an owner op, so I'm gonna go pay $350 or $375 for a retread, when VL can get you that same retread for $100 cheaper. So let's say, for example, you have a blowout, call them, hey, I need to use y'all's discount, and you can either have them pay for it and then pay the 10%, or you can get the discount and then you can pay the money up front, so then you don't have to worry about paying that $25-ish, $30 10% fee. Okay. When you're fueling at VL, whether you're on the company side or the lease side, they only allow you to fuel at Flying J and Pilots. Now, for whatever reason, if you can't make it to a Flying J or a Pilot, they will allow you to fuel at any truck stop up to 50 gallons. So if you're a person that prefer Love's, Petro, TA, or any other mom and pop shop, they're only going to allow you to fuel there up to 50 gallons. So Flying J and Pilot is where it's at, unless you get your own fuel card, which is what I recommend, because you're not getting any fuel discounts. And like I stated, when I was using the fuel card, I saw extra stuff on there, so it seemed like they was charging me to use their fuel card. So if you can, I would get the fuel card. If you don't know what fuel card to get, I have a fuel card video. TSD Logistics, it's the fuel card. It's a dang good fuel card. All right, what else we got for you? Trying to answer any question that you guys have asked me. Easy Pass and tolls. So you do get a Easy Pass for your truck that will cover your tolls as far as bypassing the scales. As far as the bad record wise, when it comes to VL, honestly, I don't know. I know a lot of y'all try to blame the company for their bad record, when in reality, it's the actual drivers. So if you have 100 lease drivers over here, and half of them aren't maintaining their vehicle, and they're getting pulled into scales, they're technically making VL's insurance go up, as well as their rating go down. So I can understand why VL will fine you if you mess up some stuff, or you're getting put out of service or violations and stuff like that. So I don't have any issues when it comes to scales, even when I'm pulling hazmat loads. Typically, if I don't get the bypass and I get pulled into the scale, I typically get the bypass through the scales to where I don't have to get on the scale. But I don't be, I'm not doing anything illegal or anything, and I run correctly. I maintain the truck correctly. So if I get pulled in, if they find something, they're really, really looking for it. Because like I said, I do thorough pre-trips on the truck. If you come over here with your hazmat endorsement and your tanker's endorsement, and you're running dry van, you are 95% going to be pulling hazmat loads. Okay, general dry van loads just don't pay well enough. Okay, so if you got your hazmat and your tankers, expect every load you go pick up, more than likely is going to be a hazmat load. If it's not a hazmat load, it might be a tanker load. Okay, sometimes it might be a hazmat and tanker load. So you technically don't know until your dispatcher tells you, the information on the load. Your dispatcher gets paid commission. So these are not hourly paid guys. So when it comes to getting loads, they are going to try to get the most amount of money they can for that load. Because the more money you make, the more money they make. Because like I said, they get paid commission. I don't know their percentage of what they get off the load, and honestly, I don't care. Okay, that has nothing to do with me. As long as I'm making the money I feel like I should be making, that's all that matters to me. All right. If you're on the lease side, it is no forced dispatch. If the dispatcher sends you a load you don't like, nah, I don't want it, or I'll take it. Okay, you don't have to sit there and, I don't want it, and they're not going to sit there and try to force you to take it. It's up to you to take it or not. Okay, or if you know a particular area you want to go, hey, can you find me something going this way? Can you find me something going that way? You know what I'm saying? It's not that hard, guys. All you gotta do is communicate with your dispatcher. When it comes to your routing or your trip planning, company side or lease side, you are not given a GPS. You have to get your own GPS. Me personally, I recommend Trucker Path. That's what I use for my GPS, as well as Google Maps. I use them both. So I'm gonna have Trucker Path running on one phone. I have Google Maps running on another phone. And Google Maps typically helps me with traffic, as well as, you know, if there's a 45-minute delay on the freeway or something like that, Google Maps will tell me, then they'll route me around it. Trucker Path won't route you around the bull crap, but it'll tell you that it's up there. So I believe if Trucker Path had that, I mean, Trucker Path would be a dang good GPS. If you damage the equipment, whether you're on the company side or lease side, if you damage the truck, or let's say that you go home time, drop the trailer at a truck stop or whatever, you come back 4 or 5 days later and your trailer's been impounded, more than likely VL is going to transfer the cost of that onto you. Okay, if you somewhere and you get booted, VL is going to transfer it. VL have to pay for you to get that vehicle unbooted. They're going to transfer that cost onto you. Okay, if you're out here and you mess up on a load to where it's declined, or you're late on deliveries or something like that, and VL gets fined, more than likely they're going to transfer that onto you. So, you know, this is not a mega carrier. Okay, this is a smaller. They're big, but they're still smaller. You know what I'm saying? So this company is not out to lose money. I can tell you that right now from what I've noticed in the past, 5 months that I've been here. They are not out to lose money. If you are one of those ones that's constantly taking advances, they will tell you, hey, whatever you got going on at home, you need to fix it, because we don't want you to continue taking advances from us. They will tell you that. Don't ask me how I know. I don't take advances, but I do know they told that to somebody. Okay. The truck, when you're coming over here, there's a $2,500 escrow or a deposit on your truck. Okay. If you don't finish that lease, that $2,500 is not refundable. If you finish the lease after the 4 years, you will get your $2,500 back. If you cancel your lease for whatever reason, they will use that $2,500 to pretty much fix anything that's on the truck. But that $2,500 will not go towards your $5,000 breaking the lease. So the trucks are tracked. They have GPS on them. Every month, whether you're a company driver or a lease driver, they're going to send you an email, and it's going to show you your speeding report, your hard braking, your hard cornering, and anytime you've disconnected the e-log. They will send you that once a month at the end, or pretty much the beginning. So once the month ends, you'll get that maybe like a couple of days in the beginning of the next month. Okay. You do not get PC over here. Apparently some guys over here was abusing it. You don't get PC. If you want a PC, you have to call the loss department and say, hey, I need the PC. They're going to ask you why. And you're going to have to sit there and explain to them why you need to go either go get something to eat, why you need to go do laundry, groceries, whatever reason you need PC for, you're going to have to explain it to them. And then they will decide if that's a good enough reason for you to get a PC. I don't care for it. I don't use it. I run my clock efficiently enough to where, hey, it is what it is. So I'm hoping that is it. I'm hoping I've answered all the questions for you guys. Let me also put this out there to you guys. I'm not trying to recruit anybody to come to VL. All I'm doing is putting information out about a decent company. Now, if you want to come here, then come on. But I'm not going to be sitting here trying to convince people to come here. I don't care for that 1% referral bonus. If you refer a driver and they stay, you know what I'm saying, every month you get 1% of what that truck gross for the month, as long as both of you guys are still here. I'm not worried about that or looking for that. Granted, if you do come here, you want to put me down as a referral, hey, I appreciate it. It's greatly appreciated. But I'm not sitting here asking anybody to come here. I'm not begging anybody to come here. I've showed you guys 2 reasons that would make it either worth it for you to come here or not. I've showed you 4 consecutive weeks on the company side pay stubs. I've showed you 4 consecutive weeks on the lease side pay stubs. If that isn't good enough for you, to answer the questions for you, hey, I don't know what is. I don't have time to sit here and hold anybody's hand, okay? If you don't know about your taxes and all that crap, you need to do a little more research before you decide to come over here. If you feel like being 1099 is a scam, whether you're under the company side or the lease side, you probably need to do some more research yourself as well. I am not no tax expert. I will not give out tax advice, okay? Reach out to a CPA or go to YouTube and watch some YouTube videos about taxes or get some books, man. That's the only thing I can really tell you. I believe that's all I have for you guys. Just wanted to clear the air once again for y'all, man. Trying to put as much information out there for y'all. I'm not one of those ones that really like to repeat themselves, but I will. But if you're watching my videos and you get like halfway through it, some of y'all are asking questions before you even finish the video when I've answered the questions. Or if you continue watching the videos that I've made about VL, I can guarantee it's going to answer your questions. So if you want to know, oh, I have a bad driving record, VL will still take you. I have a felony, VL will still take you, okay? They are not picky. Granted, if you have your endorsements, it'll make you that much more valuable to the company, whether you come on the lease side or the company side. Now, if you want to lease and do drive-in and don't have any endorsements, I don't know how that's going to work, okay? I would assume they would send you over to the reefer side because regular dry freight just isn't paying. So last but not least, if you want to raise the governor on your truck is governed at 70 miles per hour whether you're on the company side or lease side. Company drivers, you cannot raise the governor. The lease drivers, if you want to raise the governor on your truck, you can raise it to 72. That's it. If you're at the yard, you go pick up your office, you go pick up your truck, hey, go talk to maintenance, let them know you want to raise your governor to 72 miles per hour, and they are going to charge you for that. Or if you want to go elsewhere, Love, TA, whatever, they're going to charge you twice as much, okay? I'm hoping I answered majority of the questions you guys have. If you want to get in touch with me, you can send me an email at truckingwithbigdaddy@gmail.com. It's pretty much the YouTube name without Mike's in front of it. So the channel name is Mike's Trucking with Big Daddy. If you want to email me, take out Mike's Trucking with Big Daddy. Send me an email. If you email me during the day, I will typically get back to you ASP. My channel is not that big, so I am able to reply back to everybody's comments. If you email me, I'm able to email you back in a timely manner. But don't forget, I am driving. So a lot of the times I try not to be engaged in my phone while I'm driving. Okay, so if you email me and it takes me 30-40 minutes to get to you, just bear with me, I will get to you. If you comment on one of my videos and I haven't got to it, sometimes I just don't see it, and I try to check everything before I lay down and go to bed. So if you comment on a video and I didn't reply back to you, let's say within an hour or two, hey, you might just need to comment again or just wait to see if I catch it when I shut down. Appreciate you guys for watching this video. If you haven't done so already, guys, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We'll catch you guys in another video.